February, the United Nations holds the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation, or FMG. And the practice is believed to affect more than 140 million women and girls globally. In a remote rural district in southwest Kenya, the practice is deeply rooted and the community doesn't shy away from what it is doing. Mohammed Yusuf tells us more.
They dance along the highway and in the roads that connect the remote villages. Everyone is in a celebratory mood, for a circumcision ceremony has just been completed. Circumcision for boys is legal in Kenya. Female genital mutilation is not. But the Kuria community in southwest Kenya openly practices female circumcision, and no police officer dares to stop them. Some police officers and government officials who did not want to appear on camera told VOA they were outnumbered and the community will turn against them if they try to act. Away from the streets, we caught up with these two teenage girls who underwent the cut that morning. You could see the trauma on their faces as even this elderly woman tries to cheer them up and assure them of their rightful place in Korea society. They are prepared and ready to join the rest of the girls who have been circumcised, which signals their transition into adulthood. A stone's throw away from the celebration, a church is hosting more than 20 girls who have been rescued from the cart. In the church, they are taught three main subjects: mathematics, English and religious studies. In today's religious studies class, they learn what the Bible says about female genital mutilation. Pendo Gati is a survivor of FGM and a high school graduate. She says she felt unsafe in the community.
Couldn't stay with them because, see, there's a day he had a rumor that even if he won't be there, there are some boys, say the youth, the boys mainly, who will come and just harass or wherever we live. Okay, not exactly me, but the girls who are there. As they say, the girls who are in the Kuria clan, they have to go through that thing. They don't have to stay like that. They can't stay with people who have not undergone that stage.
Those who have escaped circumcision, turning against centuries of tradition, have faced abuse and curses. Robbie Marwa is a head teacher at a secondary school.
You know, during my wedding, when I was getting married, here in this church at Taranganya, some people from my home area where I had come from, you know what they were saying? Yes, the wedding is good, but they are not going to see a leg of a child. You know, the people now were asking, why is she not going to see a leg of her child? They said, she's already cursed. She can't give birth.
That curse and bad mouthing are in the past today. She has 4 children, is a university graduate, and has become a role model to many girls in her community. Florence Gashanja works with the United Nations Population Fund to combat FGM. She says despite the open celebrations in the streets of Korea, people are working hard to fight the practice.
We can't say because we see a section of people celebrating on the streets that nothing is going on. There are those who are working underground, you know, trying to, because it is not something that you'll start, even in many communities, the educated or those who feel they cannot circumcise, they won't start and say it openly, but they are doing it behind the scenes.
The FGM prevalence rate stands at about 27% nationally in Kenya, and officials say that in some areas the practice is still very common. Mohammed Yusuf for VOA News, Kehancha, Kenya.
Well, we want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we cover. Join the conversation on Facebook. The address is Africa 54, and check out our headlines 24/7 on voaafrica.com.